I'm Jordan. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about some of the most exciting news of the upcoming Flash movie. So yesterday, uh, it was reported that Michael Keaton would be back to reprise his role as Batman from the Tim Burton movies. Yeah, Michael Keaton is that Batman, which if you want, if he's standing right here. If he wanted to look at the sides like this, he couldn't. He had leather all over his neck, so he had to do like this. Yeah. So, according to the Hollywood Reporter, Michael Keaton is in the early talks to reprise his role as the Cape Crusader from the Tim Burton movies. So these are pretty exciting news because according to some rumors, the multiverse will be introduced in this movie. The multiverse of the DCU. That doesn't make sense if it will be introduced because Ezra Miller already met Greg Gustin, and they are in different universes. Yeah. Uh, so they said that what if Michael Keaton signs this contract? He might be in more than the Flash. He might be in more DC movies, like the Batgirl movie, which he probably will have a role as a mentor for Barbara Gordon, which doesn't make any sense because in the Batman Beyond TV show, Bruce Wayne is pretty old and Barbara is the commissioner of the police of Gotham, like her dad. Uh, so she's pretty old, like 60 years old. So if DC still wants people to watch their movies, they should do this. Yeah, we need a goddamn live action Batman Beyond movie. Yeah, that's all we gotta do for you guys to mess up whole if you for you guys don't to not mess up the entire movies ever again. What they did, guess what they did with Suicide Squad? Theater's cut, not the Ayer cut. Justice League, the center cut is already have a month and a year of release date on HBO Max. Finally, the theater cut was directed by Joss Whedon, the guy who directed Avengers. I gotta say, Joss Whedon did a pretty good job with Avengers. What with Justice League? Only to start. Me. Where should I start? Batman telling jokes. In one of the scenes, after Superman was brought back to warning, spoilers, okay? If you guys haven't watched Justice League, go watch now. There's a scene where Superman comes back to life and picks up Batman by the neck and asks, "Do you bleed?" to Batman, which was the line Batman told Superman in Batman vs. Superman. But then, in Justice League, Amy Adams, aka Lois Lane, aka Superman's girlfriend, wife, I don't know. She arrives at the place where is the fight because I don't know how Alfred has supersonic cars and kidnaps people. Like Batman called Alfred a few seconds ago when Superman threw him at the police car. So he threw him there, and Superman picked him up. Then like 30 seconds or something like that after he hit the car, Alfred came in a normal car with Lois Lane. And then Lois Lane, I don't know how, she did the same thing that Black Widow did with Hulk in Age of Ultron. Like, yeah, that. And they flew away. And then Batman, oh yes, something's definitely bleeding. What is I talking about? Yeah, in the last 3 days, I guess, we've had a lot of news of the new Flash movie. Like, the first day, a fan just went on his Instagram account and texted the producer of the Flash movie, Barbara Muschietti, don't forget to put Ray Fisher in the movie, or at least a cameo. And she responded, obviously. Then the next day we got confirmation, I guess, that Jeffrey D. Morgan, Thomas Wayne from Batman vs Superman, will reprise his role as Thomas Wayne for the Flashpoint uh, event, I guess so. Because in the Flashpoint, Barry Allen, the Flash, travels back in time, saves his mother, but then uh, a lot of stuff change, and Bruce Wayne dies instead of his parents. His parents stay alive. Bruce is the Bruce is the hit one, so he dies. When Bruce dies, his mother, Martha Wayne, is standing there by his son, laying on the ground, and with his blood, she makes a smile in her face and becomes that universe's Joker. No, not that universe. No, that timeline's Joker. While Thomas Wayne wants to get revenge on his son and becomes Batman. But this is way different than the normal Batman, Bruce Wayne. This Batman is a killer. A killer. He uses guns. He's a killer. He's a murderer. Yeah, so this was the video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what your thoughts are about this news, and bye. I wanted to say to the director of Batman and Robin and Batman Forever, thank you for this awful movies, Joel Schumacher. He died yesterday at 80 years old, so RIP, man. Comment #BatNipples.